Well, TDOT issued a warning recently that a portion of I-40 may be dangerous in wet weather due to improper road design and construction. Today, we're talking about what that means for folks who have been involved in car accidents in that area and what you should do. Attorney Jim Higgins recently stopped by to explain. Now we've got Jim back with us today. Jim, it's good to see you again, as always.
Thank you.
All right, something we're talking about today. This really piqued my interest because I'm from Wilson County. I didn't even know that this danger was out there. Tell us a little bit about this part of the roadway that apparently has caused quite a few crashes.
Yeah, this was the Tennessee Department of Transportation released a press release recently and said that they're worried about that there may be a road design or a defect or danger in this road out in Wilson County. It's I-40. It's kind of where they just widened the road close to the Mount Juliet Road. And the problem they're having is the people that built and designed the road, they don't believe that they did it in a way that accounts for the storm water. And so there's been several what we call wet accidents where the rain comes through, the water accumulates there instead of running off the road like we normally have when you're going down the interstate.
It kind of pools there.
Absolutely. And so you hit that at 60, 70 miles an hour and people have lost control. And so they're working right now. One, they're putting warnings out there so people know. And they're going to keep an emergency truck out there, and they're trying to get a redesign from the company that built it to fix this problem.
Right. I think a lot of people wouldn't even think about, the law on road design, but there has to be laws to make sure the roads are safe.
Oh yeah. We've handled, we just are in the middle of a case just like this out in West Tennessee. And what happens a lot of times is people will, especially in a case like this, have an accident and just think, oh my goodness, I just lost control.
Right.
But when we get these cases, you have to look at a few things. And what the law is in Tennessee is you got to show that there was a dangerous or defective condition on the road, that the state was in charge of the road, and that they knew or should have known that it was dangerous. So when we get these cases, if we think there may be a design defect, the first thing we do is send out a request to the law enforcement agencies and say, hey, we want all your information on any accident that's happened on this stretch of road during the past X numbers of years. And we'll get those accident reports and you'll start looking for things that are common. If it's a lot of one-car accidents and they're all happening in the rain, then we're going to look at that. Then you're going to go to the next step of getting an engineer and seeing if there's some type of design defect.
Gotcha. So for folks who have had a crash and are wondering, well, I wonder if it was because of, a poor road design. Is there anything they can do at this point, or just if it's in the future?
Well, what happens to so many people is they're driving and they're in an accident and they think, oh man, it was just one of those bad things, right?
Yeah.
And so they never know. What you should do if you're in an accident like this and you suspect it, you got to call someone quick. Call our office, and we'll look at that. We'll decide if that's a problem. Anytime we look at an accident, we are always looking to make sure that it was that there's just the answer of what caused it, and it can be a car defect, a road defect. It can be a lot of different things. So you need to call a firm that handles these types of matters.
All right, taking care of a lot of people. Jim, thank you so much.
Thank you.
The Higgins Firm is serving Tennessee. Give them a call at 1-800-705-2121 or go to thehigginsfirm.com.